Happy Friday.
Good morning.
Hello, hello. We are early today because we got lots to do. So we are here right now just to talk about nothing and maybe a little bit about Mexico life. There we go. So Christie's got her coffee. This morning she says to me, don't say anything or don't get mad. I can't remember what she said exactly. But
Don't comment.
Don't comment. But she says, I only have a little bit of coffee left from the guy in Mexico City. Now, you need to understand, she found another place that she loved the coffee.
Guess that means I get to go back.
No, it does not. We are not going back to Mexico City ever.
I'm going by myself, and I'm going to have fun. Anybody want to join me? Let's go.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, she's
Morning,
hitting things
Jeff.
here and moving stuff around.
I don't remember the name of the coffee place. Jeff and Claudia might. Good
Please,
morning,
Jeff and
Karen.
Claudia, remember.
Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Jolene.
Remember.
Why are we early this morning? Because we have photos and stuff to do this morning, so we have to be out of the house just after 10. So we thought that we would bless you all with our conversation this morning early.
And I still have a bunch of stuff to do before we leave the house.
You should have been doing it.
Well, one of the things is the camera I am charging is supposed to go in the box that's under this laptop right here. And it's a height booster.
Good morning, Bonnie.
Because
What's wrong with the coffee? Absolutely nothing wrong with the coffee. It was amazing. It's amazing.
It is
coffee.
it's a really good
It's
coffee.
actually, I think it might even be my new favorite.
And she only bought 1 kilo.
It's strong and it's smooth.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, you're kind of weird this way. You like, because I don't know why she finds these places she likes. She's like, I'm going to buy one because I like to make myself.
It's probably good I didn't buy more because we were pretty full on the way back.
That is actually really true. That really
because
is true.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I made 2 pretty big glaring mistakes on that trip as far as bookings go.
So tell us what those mistakes were.
For the hotel, I only booked 1 person per room, but I requested 2 beds. So I guess we could.
My gosh, Wendy! Happy Canada Day!
Doug,
Happy China Day!
Doug, stop! I love the coffee at JoJo's and Bucerias. Buy it, and they grind it right there for you. JoJo's. Yes, I know where JoJo's is.
JoJo was a man who thought he was a loner.
But it's a holiday. That's from Doug.
Yeah.
We're drinking it. It's great with Irish cream. Everything's great with Irish cream.
So you guys bought some too?
Yeah, they did.
So then, is it labeled, the bag, or no?
Was taking John one of them. No, the bags are not labeled. It's right there. It's just a silver plastic, like that material bag.
So there is nothing that indicates who makes it, who ground it.
Do you remember the name, Jeff, of that little coffee place?
Yeah, it was a really good place. And we got to do some free marketing there. We have our website right underneath right at the cashier thing.
I might have brought a card now that I think about it. I might have taken one. I'll have to check. So booking the hotel with only 1 person per room. I mean, it
ended up being a good thing.
Yes, because then they upgraded us to suites for the same price. Well, they charged me 200 pesos extra, but that was for the extra room per person in each room. But we got upgraded to a junior suite with a king size bed. So
and what was your awesome. Second?
The second one was when I booked our flights. I assumed.
Should I tell the story?
No. I assumed that we'd be buying a lot of stuff in Mexico City. That was kind of our plan, my plan anyways. I just didn't find a lot that I wanted to buy. But what I did was we nestled our big suitcase inside the bigger suitcase, brought it down as one. So I paid on the way down, I paid for 1 suitcase each. On the way back, I thought I paid for 2 suitcases each. I only paid for 2 for one of us and 1 for the other one.
For her. She got the extra bag. I got nothing. Nothing.
Really?
So then we go to pay for the extra bag. They're like, it's over 1,000 pesos. We're like, no.
Yeah, it's not
'Cause
worth it.
It's all light. Everything we have is light. So Christie's like, well,
I just spread it out into the 2 suitcases. It was the easiest packing I've ever done because I didn't have to fit. So when we got to the airport, I find out that
How disappointing for you though to have all that extra luggage and nothing to fill it with.
I won't make that mistake again. You better believe it.
Go on.
Anyways, it was very easy for us to condense and consolidate, although John had to very carefully take one of the labels off one of the smaller suitcases to put it on the other big one. But yeah, other than that, so those, and then as Jeff said, yes.
What? Jeff said what? He knows the name?
Was taking John one of them.
So maybe that was 3 things.
Jolene, no, there was no receipt. There was nothing like that. Like I said, I think I picked up a card from him. I'll check after.
It was actually a cool coffee shop. It was pretty much all like OSB as the roof and everything.
Yeah.
It was like a shanty.
It was
a coffee shanty.
It was right on the corner of a parking lot with a bathroom in it, and he had his little coffee shop. There might have been seating for 10 people, maybe more if you really want to squish in, like when it was raining. And they roast it right there.
They have the machine.
Yeah.
In Mexico, there's a great coffee company, and they're huge here. They make roasters and stuff, and I don't know why we don't have one.
Good morning, Nicole, and happy now, Christy. I have watched you pack.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
You helped me so much when we were leaving your place.
Oh, she's an incredible packer. But it is hard to say Happy Canada Day with all the crap going on right now. Your leader is a tyrant, an absolute freaking
Happy
tyrant.
Canada Day. Glenda is saying, I guess our U.S. Day is the 4th of July, Independence Day. I guess, not sure.
Yeah, in Canada, it's July 1st.
That is the day. Independence Day is July 4th for you. Ours is July 1st is Canada's birthday, technically. It's not an Independence Day. It is.
In the U.S., your freedom was fought for and won by blood, toil, all that stuff, and this is what got Canada's freedom. A pen.
But it's Canada's birthday today, not a freedom day. It has nothing to do with freedom, and Canada has nothing to do with freedom.
But it's the Independence Day. But no, I mean in '82.
It's not Independence Day. It's Canada's
It's Confederation Day. And con is the first letter, which actually is the Conservatives and also the Liberals. They're both cons. It's
Canada is 155 years old today. It is Canada's.
It really doesn't look a day over 30 years old.
Good morning, Leslie. Yes, as we said, we have appointment early this morning. We had to change it because our clients had to change their time, and we're doing photos at their house. So we figured that it was easier for us to move this than them to move a doctor's appointment.
And Christy's going to be wearing a cowboy hat at this house because she has to herd cats.
Yeah, I have a cowboy hat.
There you go. Yeah, they've got the dogs. They're taking the dogs, but the cats pose an interesting conundrum for us. Only because we don't like animals in the photos, because there are people that if they see dog dishes and stuff, they're like, "Arr!" and you just don't want to deal with that.
We may not have any choice. Those cats are very stubborn. Ask him.
You're a cat herder.
Mexico has socks that old. That's true. That's funny.
It is true. And I've told you the story too, how downtown Edmonton, I would take people from Mexico and I would show them downtown and I would say, now, all these buildings have plaques on them. The message is different, the words are different, but the message is the same. Here was something cool. We tore it down. Sorry you missed it. In Mexico, you get to see all of these old buildings. Now, not in Vallarta or Bucerias, but I'm talking the historic colonial Mexico areas. Most people don't realize that Bucerias really was just a black fly-filled armpit of the bay 40, 50 years ago, and there was very few people that were born here. So pretty much everybody here is from somewhere else.
Okay, Jeff, if you're a cat whisperer, come on down. You can whisper to those cats and get them out.
Whisper sweet nothings to cats. Right?
Something like that.
Yeah, I guess.
I have lipstick on my teeth. I can
feel it. I know. It's so weird, man. I just look at you and it's like you've got two lips. Two sets of lips. It's so weird. I just want to kiss you. Kiss you crazy.
Ugh.
What?
I mean, yum.
You told me you liked that coffee, and you just
No,
you,
I was iffy to your kisses.
I know. I figured that out. Thank you so much. She's not a nice wife. I was telling her the other day, I've heard that there are nice wives out there who are nice to husbands, and she's like, I have never heard that. I don't think it's true.
And then you said you've never met any, so
I don't know. I've met some nice wives, but can't say anything because you don't want anybody to think that you're chasing these people. You're not. It's just you're like, hey, she's nice, and you'd be like, why do you want her? It's like I don't.
wow, that's quite a little story that went on in your empty head there.
Well, then you stabbed me, and I died, and there was a party. I wasn't invited.
Yeah, you were. You were laying on the table.
Thanks, Ed. So yesterday she
You're
coughed.
sick.
Yesterday she coughed again, eating popcorn. I never said a damn thing.
I just
So-
looked at you.
I've heard there are nice wives out there. I just don't know any. I've heard they're out there though, and she's grabbing my tush. Thank you. Nice.
They're way out there.
Hmm.
Nice wives.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Because the housewives of New York would be catty, and the housewives of California would be like surfers, and the housewives of Texas can skin deer and shoot them. God bless
Shoot
the
them
Texas
first, because
wives.
it would be weird to shoot a skinned deer. It'd be kind of a waste.
Yeah. So Netflix last night we just sat down. It was like a brain fart night.
We had a fairly stressful day yesterday.
Was
So
incredibly stressful.
yeah,
So last night we came home and we watched Snowflake Mountain. If you're on Netflix, it's actually a
my
great
gosh.
premise. I would love to know how much of it is real and how much
And
is
how much
scripted,
is scripted.
because the concept is fantastic. They take these snowflake 20 to 30-year-olds and they throw them in this rugged terrain. There's 10 of them.
Because their parents think that they need to grow up.
They do need to grow up. Some of these people, I've never woken up before lunch in my lifetime. I just wanted to go into that TV and slap that guy.
You know, they have Housewives of Dubai now. And Jeff said we should pitch Housewives of Bucerias to the networks.
Yeah, I don't think they're too bitchy. So yeah, that's not going to happen. But yeah, that Snowflake Mountain is really cool, and I think they're learning stuff. I really think because they're learning how to make fire, cut stuff. Like some of these people have never cooked for themselves in their life, according to the story.
Yeah.
We don't know what is real and what isn't, only because we have seen reality television in Mexico, and there's nothing real about it.
Like all those beachfront bargain finders and Mexico Life and
Yeah, they
what's
always,
the other popular one?
I don't know, but they pretend they're real. They are so far from real. It hurts. And when I tell people this, they're like, why are you destroying my dreams? I'm just like, Christie, you needed to learn. Actually, she was there with me. She saw. And no, so I'm talking to the producer of one of the shows, and I'm like, oh, I said, so is this like a reenactment?
reenactment.
A reenactment, and they're a retelling of the story. So they bought the place already, and that is the kicker.
Most of them had moved in.
They already own the house they bought. So they have to actually, on the last day of shooting, go to the house, clean out everything that's identifying, hide it, and then they're like, oh my gosh, this is our house. I think this is the one we're going to buy. They already bought it. They are lying.
Jolene, you're exactly the point. How long ago did Tammy and Ted actually buy their house?
Yeah.
Because she knew someone that was on it. How long ago did they buy it?
They lie. The children lie. And the parents
No, it's a retelling. They're not lying. They're retelling the story.
Well, that's what you tell the kids so they don't go, I'm a liar. So these kids are lying. And they're like, I don't know which ones they want, Mom. They're lying. So yeah, don't watch that show.
Over a year ago, they bought their property.
Yeah. Yep.
So that is the thing. Everybody thinks that it's happening and it's they haven't bought it yet and they're filming and they're actually going through the process. No, it's just a bunch of hooey. Most of the time, the people. So, for instance, the one that we were involved in, we weren't actually on the show, but our property was. they never looked at that property.
Nope.
They didn't even see it before the retelling of the story
They wanted a property like the property in
that
the
they
story.
bought. Yeah.
And this is the part of all of this is it's called television programming for a reason. You're being programmed.
They've already painted and tiled in the house.
See, guys,
Yeah.
it's BS. It's all BS.
And
This is not BS. We really do talk like this to each other all the time. In fact, I think she's way worse off air. See? And imagine it worse than that.
Cafe Quintales.
They've got a name. Fantastic.
They weren't going to use their unit at first. It was a last minute change. Well, yeah, because they changed it. Yeah, no, it's insane.
Understand that their television it's programming for a reason.
So all of these reality shows, I would be shocked if any of it was real.
So this is an interesting conversation I had with a friend of mine the other night, and he says, John, we are going to have to learn how to be kinder, conciliatory, and open-armed when these people wake up and realize they have been programmed. All the looting and the rioting and shit going on in America right now, it's because these young children have been programmed to do this crap. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's absolutely right. We will have to be. Otherwise, we have to kill them all. So yeah, it's a very strange
You have
world.
issues, like really serious issues.
Well, I kind of take freedom and liberty seriously. And unfortunately, the world is filled with
Only
cowards.
if they agree with you, it
Cowards
sounds like.
No. The world is filled with cowards. And it has nothing to do with agreeing with me. Because think about all of our friendships we've had in Bucerias over the years. These people cut us off when they found out we think differently than them. But we were friends for like 15 years, 12 years. They are cowards and children. And it's hard being a grown-up in a room full of old people, older people than us, and being the grown-up. So yeah, it's a very strange world we live in, and it's a shame that the powers that be have brainwashed them.
Yeah, and this started, for us anyways, it started with Trump, which is kind of funny because we're not even American.
Oh my gosh.
But because we didn't run him down and tell everybody how much we hated him, we were horrible people.
No, I told everybody he was going to win. The moment he announced his running, I said, oh, he's going to win. I said, the world is against the elites and all of this stuff. I said, actually, he's going to win. It's brilliant. And they're like, you're an idiot. You have no idea. So it was.
Yeah, we got a lot of abuse. And then with COVID, we had a lot. And when we had COVID, people wished we died.
But even
I thought that was kind of cruel.
Swine flu, guys, the reason I can see this is because critical thinking. I'm able to see all of the stuff and know exactly what the true story is. I've had some incredible teachers, and nobody else, unfortunately, they're brainwashing these kids. I was taught they're brainwashed, and it sucks. It sucks that they have denied themselves.
So happy Canada Day.
Maybe.
Jolene said that she has lost interest in the show because knowing all this behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, and that happened to us like 10 years ago. Yeah. Donna, good morning. And she's saying, Friday of a long weekend. Are you on early today? Yes, ma'am. We have appointments this morning. It's not a holiday in Mexico. We're working our butts off. Actually, we're not. We're going to go do some photos. Then I'm going to go deliver a gift to clients that are closing today on their property. And then I'm picking up my grandbabies and we're having fun. I don't know what we're going to do today yet, but we're going to have fun with them.
I think we will have fun in our pool.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So Christie's like, you need to hook up the slide today.
I said it nicely. I said, we should.
No, you had that voice. You sounded like it was in Western. You need to hook up that slide today.
It's because my throat hurts still.
I thought it was because you're going to be cat herding. Giddy up, catties. Kitties.
Good morning. Good morning, Brenda. How are you?
Hello, Brenda.
We never got a gift at closing. Jeff, our friendship is enough.
It kind of is. And you kind of got to go to Mexico City with us.
That was not a gift.
Well, you got to go to Mexico City with her.
There you go.
Sorry about that. I came anyways.
Can you even buy a 2-bedroom unit in Quadrant? Yes, ma'am.
Yep,
I think the
absolutely.
majority of their units are 2 bedrooms.
Yeah. Well, I do think we need to get going here, guys. I have ranted enough. Christie has enough. Enough?
No such word. Just
I don't
like
know.
fantastical.
Fantastical is a good word,
It's not a real one, and you were confusing poor Shirley.
but I'm making up words again. That's a good thing. It's been years. Like things are starting to go again. I mean, for the guys that know, I had a brain bleed, blah blah blah, and I was different. Everything was different about me, and I'm starting to feel almost kind of normal. I'm not nearly as smart as I was before, but things are coming back, so I'm excited. I am excited.
No, you cannot get one under 200. But I think early
Oh,
on, they
gosh,
were
yes.
selling them close to 2.
Quadrant.
Now, no.
Well, quadrants sold in pesos.
Yeah.
So when it was 14 or 15 pesos, it was kind of costly. And then when you're at 2021, that's no problem. And then, of course, their prices have gone up considerably.
Now,
Quality has gone down.
No, the quality,
No, it's not the same. It is not the same as it was originally. It was a better unit before.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. And they're also selling view. There will be zero view very soon because there's 2 massive lots that were purchased for like $8 to $12 million. They're hotels that were bought, and they're going to be building 6-story towers all along there, and all of that ocean view gone. But
unless you're really high.
But they're selling it as ocean view. They should be spanked.
Alrighty.
Okay, guys, we do have to get going.
The show light altogether, the budget was 200.
Oh.
Did they actually buy a Quadrant? But yeah.
It is
well, see, and that, you know what? That was an issue for us at one point because someone thought that because the people that bought on the show that filmed kind of like yesterday bought the year previously, pre-construction, it was all finished now. These people were expecting to be able to get the same deal, and we're like, those deals don't exist.
Unrealistic expectations.
And
that
so
is what these TV shows do.
That's hurting our market. It's bringing attention to the market, but it's giving people unrealistic expectations of what they can get for their budget. And a lot of people have a limited amount of cash, and they only have a small budget. So Daniel always shows over budget homes. Well, they have to show over budget homes to compare with what they bought. If they bought it a year ago, pre-construction, it has to be over budget.
It's not real. All right, guys, have a fantastic Friday. We will chat soon.
Have a great weekend.
Yes, and a great weekend.
You guys, thanks for joining in early this morning.